Hello everyone, my name is Clay, and welcome to the first episode of Legend of Mana, one of my all-time favorite video games. So, before we get started, let's go over a couple things. So I took some votes before I started. I'll go ahead and get in the new game. First, the question was, which sprite was I going to use? Boy or girl? The female sprite won by 75%, so yoinks. Now, when I say this is one of my favorite games, I mean in the sense that I've played this game and beaten it with every single weapon in the game. As you can see, there's quite a few. Now, fun fact, I put to the vote 4 options for weapon, which one I would play through with this run. Those were knife, bow, gloves, and spear. As a note, 3 of those weapons are some of my favorites, and one of them, this one, is one I absolutely despise. The bow is one of the worst weapons, staff is also pretty bad. However, glove won with 32%, so we're choosing glove. Now the next step in this game is we get to name our character, and you know what? I know someone who likes this game. It's one of the few people I know who likes this game like me. So, this is for you, Nayuki. Your name's vague enough that I could put it to a female. Now, this is a non-linear action RPG with a ton of replay value. One of the features of it is you actually get to pick a landmass to play on. And this will make more sense once we get into it. Now, you can play this optimally. I am not going to, because I don't, despite playing this as many times as I have, I've never actually, like, specialized in learning, so I tend to pick interesting-looking land masses. So let me see. See, you can't select certain ones. They don't have enough space. Like, I could pick that one, but I can't pick that one because that doesn't have enough space. However, I'm kind of feeling this one, and the reason is that little bit... This one or this one? Kind of like this one. The reason is that tiny bit of water in the lower right. There's a setup that I'm going to want to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. Alright, that intro, by the way, is killer. I love it. And now we get to learn about the game. Yep. Pick up my mailbox. Place the mailbox on the map. And I want to put my mailbox in this corner. I want it next to this. I'll explain all of this because there's another intro movie that's going to play, and I'm just going to let it play. I think I have to select... No, it's going to do it myself. Okay, I'm going to go quiet for a minute. Also, if you couldn't tell, I'm playing on an emulator. It's RetroArch. If that warning message popped up. Alright, I'll explain most of what just went down, because there's actually a lot of information that you can gather once you know what the hell's going on. 9 centuries ago, the Mana Tree burned to ashes. The power of mana lived on inside Mana Stones, enchanted instruments, and artifacts. Sages fought with each other for control of these last remnants of mana. Then, after hundreds of years of war, as the power of mana began to wane, those who sought it grew scarce, and the world returned to peace. After that, mankind grew afraid to desire. Their hearts filled with empty emotions and grew estranged from my hands. They turned their eyes away from my infinite power and were troubled by their petty disputes. Remember me. Need me. I can provide you with everything. I am love. Find me and walk beside me. If that's not ominous, I don't know what is. I'm not going to spoil what that was. If you've played the game, you know what that was. You know who that was, but I'm not going to say. Because I know, but you don't. Also, this fucking music. God, ever since I decided to actually do this, I've had it in my head. And we wake up in home. Alright. Control. Here's my run button. Little cactus. How you doing, little cactus? You don't know nothing yet. Save. This, by the way, is 2-player. If you have a friend, they can take control of... they can either import their character, if they've played this themselves, or they can take control of NPCs, or, I believe, pets. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't work. Analog does not work in this. This was not an analog-enabled game. This is your character's home. You don't really get to do a whole lot, although there is this lovely chest full of filthy lucre. Money chips. Gotta get your money chips. We will not go in that room right now. It's basically a bunch of encyclopedias. It's the library. Welcome home. We're going to talk to the Sproutling. He's a Sproutling. The world can be shaped by your imagination. Did you know that? Yes. Here you go. I get artifact color blocks. This is the town of Domina. So basically, you get artifact items. And then you can take those items, and that's how you build the world. And there is actually, like, a method to it, depending on certain things. Yeah, let's go here. You got, you know, power, tech, defense, magic defense, luck, charm, etc. Let me see what my skills are. Jump. I don't want jump and defend, I want jump and crouch. And special attack, jawbreaker. So, every weapon has its own set of special techniques. You can also equip magic through the use of instruments. Another thing are these abilities up here. Now you have a bunch of basic ones, 8 of them. But here's the thing. When you equip 2, you can learn new things. For instance, crouch and jump actually are high jump. And if I were to hit both of these buttons at the same time in a fight, I will actually execute high jump. And eventually, you'll permanently learn high jump, and then you can combine high jump with something else, and so on. So you combine these, like lunge and retreat actually combine. You combine these, learn new moves, then those new moves can be combined to learn even further. And these mix up to learn specials. So right now I only have his Jawbreaker. I don't have anything else, and I have no magic, because I have no magic instruments. You have your weapon, and then 3 pieces of armor. You have strike defense, slash defense, thrust defense, and magic defense. You also have your diary, which currently is empty. You can set your vibration, sound, button controls, etc. Okay, people with pure hearts can go to a whole new world. Let me show you home. Home is important. So, I don't have it unlocked yet, but this is where we will raise monsters, and I will probably do a little bit of that, because you can take monsters with you as an NPC. This back here is eventually the workshop, where you can forge magical instruments, weapons, stuff like that. Oh, and golems. Golems are cool. I'm probably going to use a golem over a pet, unless I find a really good cute one. I like cute things, what can I say? And eventually, we will be able to harvest fruit, which is the most ridiculous thing you will ever see. I am not going to spoil the fruit. But for now, let's go show you how the game works. We exit to the world map. We end up here. That seed is important. That is the mana tree. Press square to select an artifact. I'll pick up my color blocks. I can only put them one place. You can only put objects adjacent to each other. So I can put color blocks here, but I can't put it there. And I can't put it anywhere around here. Also, most things cannot be put over water. There are exceptions. It's currently Aura Day. In the lower right, you see your mana levels. And you can see that if I put this here, it's going to raise my... I want to say that's not Aura? Is that Aura? Yeah, it's gonna raise Aura a bit. It's gonna raise Salamander because of this. So watch. See where this is? That's what mana is right now. You got Wisp, Shade, Dryad, Aura, Ifrit, Gnome, Undyne, and Jinn. Or no, Jinn and Undyne. So I put color blocks. We get a sweet animation. And I just noticed this looks a little weird. So hold on. Yeah. I'm gonna fix this right now. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, y'all get to see this in real time. It's kind of weird, isn't it? But this is what I have to do. Center the screen. There we go. There you go. Fixed it. Now we can go here. And we enter Domina. Let's hope that correctly did it. Don't know why my screen got weird. Go figure. That's a rabbit. A rabbite. Alright, welcome to Domina. And it did. Okay, so that black border is supposed to be there. That's magical. That looks correct, yes. And then we... center it. There you go. Okay, so that black border was supposed to be there. Lovely. Welcome to Domina. Hey, what can I say? Now, hey! At least give me your name! Elazul. Yeah, you just keep walking, Elazul. Jeez. He makes me sick. This is Onion Kid, or Onion Knight. I'm Duel, the Onion Warrior. My friend Teepo's in the shopkeeper's house. Meet me there if you want to talk. This is the shopkeeper hut. I'm a Sproutling. We've got no souls, you know. There are many of us, but we are all one. They're the Borg! Sproutlings are the Borg. Oh, hey Nico, what's up? Out of the way, please. It's important to share. That is funny coming from you, Nico. In fact, we're going to start with you. I'll head to the market. Meet me there if you need me. Alright, so this is Domina. This is the first town. This is the shopkeep room. Right here. I can buy, sell. This is important later. Creepy statues are always important later. That's Teepo and Duel, and this is, I forget this dude's name. I thought getting Rachel a job would help cheer her up, but now I hardly get to see her anymore. He's a creepy dad. Oh yeah, let me give you this book about weapons, armor, and instruments. Look it over in your study and feel free to check out our shop. Hey. I got the equipment encyclopedia. Alright, so I have two options here. I can either go in there and do Elazul first, or I can do Nico's mission. This game is mission-based, okay? Essentially what we're doing is we fill in that board doing storylines for different characters, and storylines can connect. So like Nico is going to have multiple storylines involving him that build off of each one prior. Elazul is similar. The objective is to eventually get to the point where there are 3 main endgame storylines, commonly referred to as the Demon, the Jumi, and the Dragons. You can do all of them in one playthrough, but you only have to do one of them to access the last stage all the way through. I'm going to do all 3, and I'm going to do them in the order of the Dragons, the Demon, and then the Jumi is last. That was voted on. I tricked people by saying, should I do one or all three? I was always going to do all three. But we're going to start with Nico. Because it doesn't really matter which one I start. Everyone with a soul always disappears. We don't have souls, so we always stay. The poet Pokiel said so. Hey, Nico. My name's Nicolo. I'm a traveling merchant. I just always call him Nico. But the highway is full of bandits. It's too dangerous to leave town, don't you think so? No. How brave of you. I can't do business with those highwaymen about. Let's go teach those bandits a lesson. Once we're done, I'll make you rich. Yes. You're quite a mercenary. I like the people who know the value of money. And thus, Nicolo's Business Unusual, Part 1. He joins my party, and he's going to be AI controlled. I still need to stop and see Tipo. Come with me. Okay, let's go do that. This is like the city map. The blue dots are transitional points, if you couldn't figure that out. Let's go talk to Tipo. And Tipo the teapot. Why, it's Nicolo. Hello, Gov. How you been? Have you got anything good for me today? Actually, I have a splendid item today, but I just can't let it go. Oi, Nicola, you're just trying to rile me up. It's just junk anyway. Quiet, Onion. This is it. It's a wheel I picked up on the highway. Looks like a regular old wheel to me. Fine, I'm going. You're right. This is just an old wheel. Nothing special. Hang on, Gov. Even I can tell it ain't no regular wheel. I'll take it. How much do you want for it? 50,000 lucre. Nicolo, you're a wee bit too proud for your own good. Nothing costs that much, it's the truth. Bring me 50,000 lucre. Until then, I'll let Nayuki use it. I get an artifact wheel. Nicolo, you're the bleeding worst. I'll cop the money, so please just let me have it. I'll be back. Bloody heartless. I was doing the accent because he talks like, you know, British people, I suppose. Or what, I guess, translators imagine British people talk like. Let's go through here. Yes, exit the world map. Alright, so we have another artifact. As you can see, the seed has sprouted. It has begun. Now, if you look, that now has those mana levels. This has that mana levels. Watch what happens. I'm going to pick this up. Putting it here will increase Dryad by 1 there. See? So let's go ahead and put down the wagon wheel. And get our first combat area. Which I hopefully will be finishing this episode on. These episodes are going to be about 30 minutes-ish. Let's go to Luan Highway. By the way, the days over there, up in the corner, that's the... I just said, those are the days. I have the hiccups. But they progress as you walk, and that will be necessary to do things like harvesting fruit and things from your tree. Oh yeah, there's that music. Now you're about to see the combat. This is a side-scrolling action RPG. Hello. Oh, yep. Watch this. Now, this is crouch. By the way, you can lose XP. It's the blue crystals. That's jump. And your companions can steal your XP. Alright, so I got 10. Hup, 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 hup. Now watch this. So you saw me jump. There's high jump. That was crouch plus regular jump. See, I can let him fight. He'll do it all for me. I just don't want him to pick up the items. Oh, they got items. I learned Lightning Kick. So, if I now go here, I'll put that on R2. No, not Jawbreaker. So, Jawbreaker is short-range medium. Lightning Kick is mid-range medium. That tells you roughly where it's going to hit. Lightning Kick, I'm gonna guess, is mixed with Jump. You can actually look it up. Whoop. Okay, now, we're gonna show you Jawbreaker! Boom! Oh, he's lightning kicking. he wasted it. So, essentially, if you're looking at the top of the screen while I'm in combat, I think I'm going to meet Dana here, yeah. Hi, Dana. Hello. I'm Dana, and I come from Gato. Did you come to see one of the 7 wisdoms? Wow! What cute ears! We were meant to be together! Excuse me, I wasn't talking to you. Oh. What is Gato? I come from the Gato Grottos. There's an ancient temple there, which is very famous. Alright, I already know what's going on with that. She comes from another town, which we will get access to. We can do a quest with her after this, I believe, where we take her to meet the wisdom and she asks some questions. Now, I'm not getting lost in here. Unfortunately, there's no maps. Whoop. By the way, what I was saying, my health is that percentage, and the bar that is like purple and filling up underneath it is my special meter. The more I take damage, the more I deal damage. The more... Lightning kick. Let's see if I hit him. He moved. I'm gonna miss. Yeah. They can move out of the way, by the way. This is kind of a beat-em-up almost. But if you know what you're doing, you can do... Don't you touch my shit. I got an Elder Bow. I don't need that. Alright, fight again. If you stay near your buddy, you can speed up the increase. Lightning kick. Let's see if I can hit. Yeah! Double. Stun that guy. You took my XP. How dare you, Nicolo? If you know what you're doing, you can juggle too. Almost every weapon except the bow can juggle. I'm listening for the sound of the music changing. No, it's not this one. It's the next area. Watch. Up, 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 up. Like, if you know what you're doing, you can keep people. You can keep them away. The blue after effect means I'm in a combo. Okay, well, thank you for that, Nick. Got some odd meat. I don't really pay attention to how much XP I get, because you will level up mid-combat. This is the boss fight. The Laurent Tableland. Hey, hey, hey! Hand over the cash! Give me the cash! Give candy. Have some candy, you fuckers. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! These guys are mad for money. I can't stand them. Master! Come and thrash this punk! And here's our first boss, Mantisant. By the way, you can tell what he is if you pause. He's level 2. I'm gonna Jawbreaker. If I can get in range. Watch his health bar at the bottom. Boom! Yeah, he's probably not gonna get an attack off. Because I'm gonna juggle him in the corner. And then I'm going to lightning kick. Oh, he's giant swinging. By the way, you cannot be damaged when you're mid spell or special. Okay, bosses drop a chest, and that's where the XP comes. It's going to be right about here. You stay away from this. Stay the fuck away. Yeah, there we go. And there we go. Wonderful! I knew you could do it. Also, he's going to forcibly take my money. Thank you! You really are something else. I'll make you rich. Just a moment. An iron pot, a green ball bun, a Taco bug, normally costing 3,000 lucre. It can be yours for only 300. What? You don't even have 300 lucre? Not even you? Pull out your pockets. You don't have enough. But that's alright. This is a special one-time offer. I get a green ball bun, a Taco bug, an iron pot. Oh, and take this too. Artifact, flame. Artifact, medallion. What are you frowning at? Smile! Let the world know you're happy. After all, I am a merchant. I want to make my customers happy. I enjoy life, and you should too. Well, adios. I just love I'm just like, really? Smile! Run away! And thus ends Nico's Business Unusual. And every time you finish a mission, you get an end screen. So now, with something that not everybody knows who's played this game, go back home after every mission that you can and talk to Little Cactus. That's what we're going to do here. So first, we go upstairs. Now, while I am playing on an emulator, I'm not going to use save states. Just not what I need to do. Oh, by the way, here's what I was talking about. This episode will be a little bit longer than 30 minutes. This is the books. Once I remember how to access them. Is it up here? Oh, no, it's like here. There we go. So you can go characters, lands, artifacts, equipment, monsters, tech. So if I go techniques, you can see jump, blah, 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 blah. You can see that there is a lot in here. This is every weapon in the game has a technique. So lightning kick requires jump. So by having jump equipped, in multiple fights, the game will randomly suddenly make you learn lightning kick. Jawbreaker requires crouch. The reason that it tells you that is because you can switch weapons at any time. I'm not locked in to the gloves. If I wanted to suddenly use a knife, I could get a knife. I just immediately start having to work on getting techniques. So what you do, you come over here and you talk to Little Cactus. You go talk to him. And he goes, money crazy. That's right. Watch this. Boop. Waka 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 waka. Now we're going to go back upstairs. And we're going to check that. And suddenly we have, my master beat banditos with a creature named Nicolo. Nicolo was scared of the banditos, but I'm scared to know what Nicolo is. What could he possibly be? By the way, there are 67 missions. All of them have journal entries. And then we save, because we're back home. I'm just going to do like that. And this is where we're going to stop for this episode. When next we pick up, I believe, if I go check my garden, there might be some things going on in there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Legend of Mana. This, as I said, is a huge part of my childhood. I love this game. Personally, I think it's better than Secret of Mana. But hey, you know, that's my own opinion. But as always, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment. Have you played this? What weapon do you prefer? My personal all-time favorite is the two-handed sword. But stay nerdy, treat each other kindly, and I'll catch you on the next one, everybody. Take care. Hey there, I just want to say thank you for watching this video, and a special thank you to all my patrons who are listed over there on the right hand of the screen. If you want to get your name in those credits, feel free to check it out at patreon.com/terminallynerdy. And hey, be kind to each other and stay nerdy. Thanks.